Bonuses like this can only hasten your destruction. I intend to crush the enemy's outlying base here. I have commanded an attack at this position. So bold, but they do not expect me to attack here. My explorer has returned. Now the enemy shall pay for his insolence. This treasure has already been invested in the weapons I will use to demolish your puny nation. Congratulations in so effectively looting this new world. Ah, good. You are making fine use of your scouts. This will get its own room in the Tsar's palace. See what I have found. I am gaining wealth for both of us. Such a discovery is unique. Surely you have nothing like it. Sir, hands off the discoveries near my town. They are for me. Stealing my treasure. I suppose we are on the same side, aren't we? Excellent! You are already on your way. I was hoping to capture the first treasure, but I am just as happy that it is you. You are skilled at gathering treasures. Keep it up. Go ahead, scavenge while you can. Your greed in taking the treasures does my old heart good. Do not leave all the work in making discoveries to me. You need to gather your fair share. Don't you want some of the treasures too? I took this treasure since you had not bothered to do so yourself. Too busy, no doubt. You did not need this treasure, obviously, since otherwise you would have taken it by now. Your men rummage through the brush like rodents, looking for tasty tidbits. Soon I bring a bayonet for you to bite on instead. My explorer will not be useful for a time. When he returns, I shall punish him severely. My explorer is incapacitated. Fortunately, it is only temporary. My explorer has failed us both. He shall pay. We are doomed! Doomed! Why do you force us to fight on? Our armies are scattered, our towns destroyed, our hopes dashed. But though no hope is left, we shall never surrender. Never! Do you hear, our enemies? You will have to hunt us down and kill us one by one. You gather loot like a vulture instead of soaring like the Russian eagle. Use this coin to advance our great cause. Here is good, hearty Russian food to fortify your nation. The endless taiga of Russia is filled with trees. Here is wood from it to boost your might. I will not let the foe destroy this building. My men will die rather than let this post fall to the foe. This native village is ours. I shall keep it for us. My men will garrison this town. This trading post belongs to us and us alone. I shall not relinquish it to the enemy. I can send coin to you for as long as you need it. I will keep a stream of rations coming to you as long as you require it. My woodsmen will send lumber so long as you lack it. War to the hilt! Let us combine our forces to destroy the enemy here. The Russian bear shall hold sway here, and you too, should you accompany me. Now is the time to unleash the dogs of war. Onwards, soldiers of Holy Mother Russia! Soon I shall hold sway over these natives instead of our hated foe. When I wreck this trading post, the enemy will no longer have his native friends to shelter behind. Our foe does not deserve the benefits of trade. I shall wreck his post here. Cutting off the enemy's resources is as effective as killing his soldiers. I am going to strangle him by destroying this trading post. My empire expands. I shall build a forward base of operations at this site. I have commanded a base to be made here to menace the enemy. You are off to a quick start, but the outcome is not in doubt. I am creating a town center here. My empire will expand by constructing a new town at this place. I need more territory under my control. I will construct a town here. I am adding these natives to our empire. Native soldiers will swell the ranks of my army. such talent at killing bandits and wild animals. We will see how you do against my disciplined army. I want to have natives among my troops. I see I need the benefits of trade. Gold is as good a weapon as a sword, sometimes. By occupying a trading site, I can lure out the enemy's forces. I am going to hit them where they are weakest. They're settlers. Your lack of skill at treasure hunting probably demonstrates that you will be surprised by the size of my army. Without resources, their army withers on the vine. I am off to kill their settlers. The Tsar of all the Russias thanks you for your help in bringing back our explorer. I am pleased by your efforts on our behalf. I am not ungrateful for your assistance. Curse the enemy! He has forced me to ransom my explorer. That treasure was mine! You will regret this, little one. The only thing worse than sending gold to the enemy is not having my explorer here where I need him. The foe's puny efforts to deny us the use of my explorer have utterly failed. He is back. As usual, the enemy's plans have been thwarted. My explorer has returned to health. Our enemy is trying to get native help. I trust it will avail him nothing. Even the natives won't be able to save our foe from his destined doom. I gather treasure where I please, because I know you cannot stop me. Look at this, an enemy town, but with no defending army. A meaty prize, if you can take it. The enemy does not realize we know about this town. It is devoid of protection. Let us burn it to the ground. The fool! He has built a town without a barracks. Send in the cavalry! No barracks. He cannot produce infantry here. Attack quickly before he realizes his blunder. He has no stable in this town. Our artillery can bombard it with impunity. Your primitive town structure is proof of your incompetence. Your soldiers will still be using sticks and knives, while mine have gunpowder. I see he has no stable here. Attack at once with a barrage. They have killed my explorer. No mercy for the villain. Those knaves have killed my explorer. It is an insult to us both. What an offense against nature. Those poltroons have assassinated my explorer. This wilderness has killed my explorer. Your high technology will remain but a bittersweet memory when my Cossacks burn your town. What a deadly place this new world can be. It's put paid to my efforts to scout for the time being. My explorer! No! You cannot defeat me alone, so you seek native allies. They will do you no good in the end. This town is a ripe plum for the taking. Now I know where you are hiding. Your town shall be my prey. Your age advancement is too little, too late. Could you not see how near your ally was? You built practically on his doorstep, leaving the entire rest of the map for me to exploit. You are doing so well, my friend. Perhaps this means you can spare a few resources for me to age up as well. Now that you have access to more powerful troops, my role must temporarily be that of support. I will not be able to age up as quickly as you have done. You are still in the previous age. I hope you know what you are about. Such speedy advancement in age means you are neglecting military production. You shall learn the hard way how wrong your priorities are. Hurry and age up. You need to catch up to me. A fine job of advancement. Do not forget you will need troops to go along with your new upgrades and researches. Leaping up in age. Good, good. Put your technological edge to good use. At last, we will not have to endure the contempt of our foes any longer. You certainly took a long time to get to Colonial. I trust that means you have a huge army waiting somewhere. Do not take it too hard when my men raise your fine new buildings. Do you need some kind of help? You are still not Colonial. What is the problem? You cannot build a good army in the Discovery Age. I see you are still in the previous age from me. Have you even discovered gunpowder yet? Speed in advancement to colonial age will not matter in the long run. It is about time you reach colonial. Now you can train a few troops before I devastate your countryside. While you progress in age, I sharpen my saber. A blade through the heart kills even the most advanced soldier type. It is astounding that anyone could advance through the ages so slowly. Your luck will not hold. Yes, you have acquired the first treasure, but the bulk of the rest will fall to me. Pick up nuggets while you can. When my soldiers march into your town, it will be too late. I have vastly more loot than you. My army and economy will also be vaster than yours. Your town is so feeble, you cannot even stop me from looting nearby treasure. My armies will crush you with their superior technology. I cannot afford to do that. Yet. You will have to wait. Please ask again later. I have no money, so I cannot assist you. I do not have an army yet, or I would rush to your aid. You will have to fight on your own for the nonce. I cannot help. I see your town. I can already hear my armies march down your streets. Wait until I build an army. Soon I will have a mighty army, but not yet. My army is not yet large enough to help you. I am not prepared to attack the enemy yet. Yes, brilliant. Your towns are so close, like little lambs huddled together in fear. At once, of course. That action is forbidden to me. I am not able to follow your orders. Yes, artillery to demolish his buildings, plus a few horsemen to run down his settlers. You have rashly isolated your town. I can now crush you and your ally piecemeal. Artillery fortified by my sturdy infantry should be well nigh unbeatable. Yes, artillery. An unstoppable barrage of cannonball. With enough cannon, we can sweep the enemy away. We Russians are good at training cavalry. Perhaps this is a job for my Cossacks. And of course, some artillery to knock down any annoying infantry that might get in our way. Horsemen to trample the foe beneath their hooves, plus some infantry to clean up anything that survives. I have saved my explorer. Now I shall punish you for his temporary captivity. I shall train infantry. Infantry and a few artillery pieces for show. Hordes of infantry is what we Russians are best at producing. A few cavalry to fill in the cracks, and we will have a fine force. Endless waves of horsemen from the steppes will be a fine sight. Cavalry are the answer to our problems. You are right. I need more infantry. One can never have enough. Yes, you wounded my explorer, but now he is back and thirsting for revenge. I shall train an endless horde of infantry. Ha! A free settler. You are rich. Food is always welcome. You know, free warriors like that make excellent cannon fodder. You may have caught my explorer, but you could not keep him. Even lowly wood can be put to use in your war machine. Hurrah! I got a free settler. Gold here for the taking. This new world is a land of plenty, overflowing with food. That was a nice bonus for my army. The natives are foolish to ally with your cause. I am glad I found this wood before the enemy. That is the kind of battle I like. Lots of action, and in the end, myself victorious. A close-fought struggle, but in the end, my will proved the stronger. A balanced fight. Either side could have won. But I did. They never had a chance. Is that your army? It is so small. It must be a decoy. I just rolled right over them. Ha ha! I love it when a battle goes smoothly. These walls will stop almost anything. Ha! Let the enemy try to come through these walls. Quickly, we must destroy one of the enemy posts or all is lost. That force seems too big for a band of scouts. You must think it is an army. Curse their eyes. The enemy has 4 trading posts. They cannot win by main strength, so they are trying to do so with cunning. Building 4 posts is not the most glorious way to win a war, but it is certainly effective. They have to come to us now to keep us from winning. Let us prepare an ambush. I see that you have been effective in multiplayer lately. It gives me confidence that we shall conquer today. Your multiplayer rating is up from last time we played. It is good to have a competent ally such as yourself. You are letting your men wander too far from home. Did they lose their way? I see by your multiplayer score that you have been having trouble lately. Well, perhaps this fight will turn things around for you. Your multiplayer rating makes it clear that you have been suffering defeats. Do not dwell on the past. The future belongs to us. I see by the size of your home city that you have done some growing up. Excellent. How strong your home city looks this time. I am impressed. We were here last time. I guess we know the ins and outs of this map by now. I see your army. Sadly, it's not large enough to merit concern. Don't let me down like you did last time. This time for sure, victory or death. Hurrah! It is you again. Last time we won, and that bodes well for this time. Thank you for being the backbone of our army last time we were allied. This time, I vow to be stronger. Do not make me do all the work like last time. I have spotted your invasion force. Now I can cut it off and destroy it. You taught me a hard lesson last game. See how well I've learned from your example. Do not worry. I will be just as aggressive on your behalf as I was trying to defeat you. Those knaves! Let us seek immediate retribution upon their bodies. They will pay for their insolence. The foe may have gotten the first native alliance, but they will not have the last one. Why are you just sitting there? The enemy has a native alliance, and we do not. There you are. Bring on your puny assault. I am ready. Ah, the enemy has a trading post. That should be a juicy nugget for our raiders. An enemy trading post, already. They are more competent than I thought. They keep getting more native allies. This gives us more juicy targets to pick from for our attacks. Our foe seems very interested in trade. Perhaps that indicates he would lose spirit if we were to strike at them. Yes, a never-ending stream of native warriors. I see your invading army. So large, your home base must be defenseless. With the wealth we earn from trade, we can bury our foes. Good, good. Now that we have native allies, let us train as many as possible before the enemy does something about it. The enemy are slow and weak. That is why we were able to conquer this trade route first. The enemy's attempt to defeat us with their puny four-of-a-kind has been crushed under my boot heel. With these native warriors, I can swamp my foe by sheer numbers. Your large but undisciplined mass of soldiers does not frighten me. Money greases the wheels of warfare. That is what this trading post is for. If one native ally is good, more are better. If one trading post is good, more are better. This fight may be tougher than the last one, but I am tougher too. I see you have decided to face weaker opposition than last time. That is fine. I have nothing against massacres. I see you are hoping to invade me. I must stop you cold. Only 1 minute! Inconceivable! Attack! 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 For we are at the critical moment! Ha! We have them by the short hairs now. 1 minute left before our enemy's total humiliation. Just 1 short minute and the game ends. Our foe is doomed, and it is all because of our power. I have crushed our common foe's attempt to subvert the natives. What pleasure to see his town crumble as his peasants try hopelessly to flee. Attacking my settlers? You will pay for this! I love razing towns. It's what I do best. I have ruined his trading route. My troops have been repulsed by his defenses. Temporarily. I cannot believe I did not destroy his native alliance. What has gone wrong? His town still stands, but at least we hurt him. Apparently, your men are only good against unarmed civilians. Well, it was only a trading post. Nothing too critical. That action is totally impossible. Hurry, hurry! Rescue my people here. A disaster is in the brewing. We must rush all available troops to this place. Do not kill all the enemy before I get there. My economy is powerful enough to withstand your pinpricks. Save some for me. I want to kill some of them too. My men are rushing to your side. Keep fighting. We are almost there. Do not worry about how many men you lose. My men will replace your fallen. Just worry about how many of them you slay. With me by your side, we will drive off the enemy in confusion and defeat. This isn't right. The war was supposed to be in your town. Excellent. A worthy ally. Our foes have no chance. In trying to prepare my unstoppable army, I have neglected my economy. I need some coin right now to rectify affairs. Quickly, some coin, if it will not cripple you. My men cannot fight without food. Do you have any you can lend to me? My supply lines are barren of food. I need it badly. What are you doing? How can you be here? No! Without more wood, my progress will stop indefinitely. Do you have some? I have a wood shortage. Kindly send some along. Sound the war cry! Charge! Onward, my soldiers! No quarter! Death! Death to all who would stand in our way! You cannot take the credit for this victory. I'm sure I was betrayed by my own jealous underlings. Your men came in the nick of time. Together we put the enemy to flight. We teamed up to rout the foe. Now let us take the battle to his base. So shall all our enemies die. Now we have them on the run. Keep attacking. This may not be the end, but it is at least the beginning of the end. Look at them take to their heels, the cowards. I know just how to spend this. With this shipment, I can prepare a mountain of pain for the enemy. My men will eat well tonight. I can use this wood for many things, all of which will harm our foe. Surrender now to avoid the humiliation of being utterly crushed. I hate advising anyone to retreat, but in this case, I think it is the wisest course. Save your troops for a fight you can win. This battle is lost. You need to send the enemy flying with cannonballs. Roll out the artillery. Artillery is the god of war. Forge more cannon. Flash your sabers above the foe. Gallop to the charge. You'll need many more horsemen than now. We will crush every inch of your civilization under our boots. The enemy cannot stand up to a charge. Send in the cavalry. I see that you need to train and equip some first. How can you massacre the enemy with volleys of gunfire or mass bayonet charges if you do not have any infantry? Don't you have some kind of building you can use to train infantry? You clearly need far more of them. I detest the thought of surrendering to these rascals. Can you see anything else we might try? I see no hope ahead, no sun on the horizon. This defeat chokes me like gall. But what else can we do but resign? My sword rusts from disuse. Are you ever going to attack? We are going to have peace, even if we have to fight for it. Wars never hurt anybody, except the people who die. We train our men not simply to endure battle, but to long for it. Charge! Die, poltroon! Enjoy the lull. My troops train diligently while you idle away your future. Feel my steel! I see I will have to fight all the harder. I do not need gold to finish you off. Food? I sneer at it. Wood and coin drive my war machine. Another warrior for my men to kill. Are you still there? Wood, what a useless resource. See how my population swells. This coin is being used to buy powder and shot, which will be fired directly at you. This food is being used immediately to train soldiers to attack your puny base. Free soldiers, the best kind. This wood will be used to construct blockhouses to train my army. That is the way I like fights. Bloody, straightforward, and ending with me on top. You never stood a chance. Curse you! I thought I had you that time. How did you pull that off? Your army was all but defeated. We have not fought for quite a while. Did it take that long to steel yourself to the task of attempting to defeat me? We have not met one another for some time, but it seems from your multiplayer rating that your skills have not improved much. Your home city is a lot bigger than the last time we met. Do not think it will save you. I liked this map the last time we played. It is a good map. I can defeat you, even if you have made the situation more favorable to you than our last encounter. You are doomed. You have foolishly made me your enemy. You would settle for the kind of puny victory you get by waiting out the timer? I am almost ashamed to be fighting you. You think just because a few ragged native tribes have joined your side, you will be able to field a more effective army. Well, perhaps you are right. Your multiplicity of trade routes shows that you waste your time on trivialities. I stick to the essentials. Ha! I knew you wouldn't be able to pull it off. Now the real fight begins. What? My native allies? You will pay for this. How can you fight on when I am able to destroy your town centers as I please? I love the smell of burning trading posts. My native warriors can easily trounce yours, especially since you do not have any yet, you fool. This trade route will carry my nation directly to your vulnerable heart. Building walls, I see. You are wise to fear me. A true soldier never walls in. You won't hold that native village for long. I will see to that. You may have built on the first trade route, but you have not built the last. What? My native allies? You will pay for this. I needed that trading post. You will be sorry you attacked it. My town! No! Too bad. Now I will have to crush you the old-fashioned way. By raising the difficulty since last time, you have unleashed powerful Russian forces you did not expect. Weakling, I see you needed to play at a feebler difficulty level. This indicates that I should have an easy victory over you. Ha ha! The final nails in your coffin are being hammered in right now. I have not lost yet. It is all over but the victory parade now. Ha! Trying to steal my loot, huh? I have taught your thieving troops a lesson. Your puny effort to raid my town is futile. Your men seem to lack direction. Where are they going? Your explorer cannot remain concealed from me. It will be a pleasure to crush you beneath my boot heel. This kind of a fight suits me just fine. Lots of wild action. Spread death, my men. Good, good. Wall in. That will free up extra troops that you can take to the enemy's town. Those walls should stop all but the most vigorous enemy assault. The British are no better than dead dogs by now. The British soldiers are strong. Perhaps too strong. Soon we will be able to finish off the Netherlands contingent. The Dutch fight like demons. The French are helpless before us. The French are a dangerous foe. We must be ready for them. We Russians have long hated the Germans. It feels good to see them going down before us. We Russians have long hated the Germans. It is like drinking poison to see them doing so well. We have almost wiped out the Ottomans. If only getting a warm water port for Holy Mother Russia would be so easy back in Europe. We Russians have been fighting the Turks for centuries. Who knows better than us how difficult they are to beat? A few more hammer blows and the Portuguese will be out of this game. The Portuguese. I had never dreamed that such a small nation could hold such dangerous soldiers. Ha! Now we see at last who is the real Tsar of all the Russia. It is too bad that we are opposed by my brother Russians. It makes the fight less of a massacre than I prefer. I knew the Spanish would not prove much of an obstacle. The Spanish are so effective on the battlefield. Perhaps we should be focusing better on them. The cursed enemy has somehow amassed superior forces. Hurry, send help! Our war is in a downward spiral. Even your strength may not be enough to counteract my weakness. The cursed British! Can nothing stop them? The enemy advance on every front, but the British foe is not so strong as the rest. Let us destroy him, at least. Russia is so much vaster than the Netherlands. How can the Dutch be winning? If we do nothing, we lose. Let's hit the Dutch hard and fast and see if things look better. The French seem everywhere at once. What can I do against such skill? We may not win, but let us strike back. The French are our foe's weak spot. Strike! The Germans, always invading Russia. Well, Russia may lose this war, but first let us invade the Germans for a change. Plunderer, knave, not just your empire, but my own has been destroyed by your clumsiness. Resign at once, you poltroon. I am better off without your bungling. The hated Turks. There are too many of them. At least we can go down fighting. The war does not go well, but the Ottomans are not the ones beating us. Let us crush the hated Turks before the end. How can a nation as puny as Portugal be so strong in war? It seems inconceivable. Portugal is a small nation, and I hope weak. Let us aim our blows at them for now and see where it leads us. I should have known better than to take on Russia as my enemy. The war does not go well, but at least I have proven stronger than the enemy Russians. Let us at least strike them down before the end. Spain is far from Russia. I had never encountered them before, and neither had my troops. I am dismayed by their prowess. I do not like the way this is going, but perhaps there is hope if only we can destroy the Spanish. They seem vulnerable. We should have crushed them sooner. Now they have called on their friends for help. Yet another army. This may be too much for even me to handle. Now that your men fight alongside mine, we can turn the battle's tide and crush the foeman beneath our boot heel. Excellent. Now that our armies have joined up, the enemy has no chance here. Hurrah! The enemy is in retreat. Now we shall strike while the iron is hot. Now we have them where we want them. Attack! 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 Now we have the power to win this war. No mercy. We still have the edge in this war. No thanks to you. Must I do everything myself? I have practically won this war alone. Come now, turn things around. I knew I could have crushed them alone. But it would have been much easier if you had helped out more. The enemy is crushed thanks to us. Well, mostly thanks to you. Now we have them. Keep up the pressure. I am proud to have you as the stronger ally. Together, we are taking the war to the enemy. At least I am able to help. Ha! I was too strong for you, so you had to call for your big brother to come help. Coward. What is this? You need help to fight me? Cannot do it alone, can you? Chicken. Ha! Now together we will crush your puny force. You cannot stand against us both. No human could. Now this is the kind of battle I like. Vast numbers of soldiers, with a variety of commanders, all pushed together into the scrim. Have at you! I see you have banded together in hopes of forestalling your doom. It will not help you. You see, our armies have teamed up as well. My armies crushed, my town a burning ruin. It is hopeless. I must offer my surrender. Only 1 minute. Inconceivable! Attack! 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 For we are at the critical moment. Ha! We have them now. 1 minute left before our enemy's total humiliation. Just 1 short minute and the game ends. Our foe is doomed, and is all because of our power. I have not lost yet. I still have time to snatch victory from your unworthy hands. Coward, come face me on battlefield. It is all over but the victory parade now. I tire of you. Now we will be finished. The end is near, cur. Grovel before me, and I might show mercy. Ha! Who am I kidding? Those knaves! Let us seek immediate retribution upon their bodies. They will pay for their insolence. Too bad. Now I will have to crush you the old-fashioned way. Ha! I knew you would not be able to pull it off. Now, real fight begins. I have crushed your monopoly, and now you are mine. Any last wishes before my army destroys your pathetic colony? Curse their eyes! The enemy has monopoly. They cannot win with strength, so they are trying with cunning. Quickly, we must destroy one of the enemy posts, or all is lost. The cowards! They are not worthy of sniffing my boots. Building trading posts is not the most glorious way to win war, but is certainly effective. They have to come to us now to keep us from winning. Let us prepare an ambush. Good. I tire of these curs. Let us be done with them by any means possible. You would settle for winning that way? I am almost ashamed to be fighting you. Ha! You cannot believe your trading post will survive the Russian army. So, you do not think you can beat me on battlefield? You are right, coward. Ha! The final nails in your coffin are being hammered right now. If, and is big if, you have trustworthy heirs, now would be the time to send them away. The shadow of mighty Russian Empire has fallen on your pathetic colony. The Aztecs are ground to dust beneath my boot heel. The Iroquois are ended. Who can stand before us? Not the Sioux. The Aztecs are threat to our victory. We must attack. We should attack the Iroquois before they grow too strong. We have let the Sioux grow too strong. We must crush them before it's too late. The outlook is grim. The Aztecs cause even bold Cossacks to tremble in saddle. How did you let this happen? The Iroquois cannot be left to grow so strong. How can my soldiers face the strange tactics of the Sioux? Tell me. I see you do not know either. I can see the end coming for us. But the Aztecs are weak. Let us deal them one last blow. Though it's clear we will not win, my scouts report that the Iroquois are vulnerable. One good attack might do them in. Quickly, we are losing, but the Sioux are compromised. We can take them down with us.